唉。
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call.
突然想到我少一个金字塔。哎，没有哎，他回来了。
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Something blocking it. The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Something blocking it.
The destination pyramid doesn't answer the call. Is something blocking it?
Here we are, the nameless isle. Still, it's what's on the inside that counts, isn't that right? And this is the place you're meant to become a god. I can't help but wonder exactly. You'll want to hurry now. Excellent. Regardless,
Expert warriors for hire, all seasoned in combat. They won't let you down.
The sergeant doesn't seem interested in talking to...
伙伴好感度
Tread
只有
carefully,
一
my
个
dear.
吧？
Those are black ring banners that I spy on the shore. I studied the tablet that you so generously provided. It showed me. See those structures further inland? Remarkably like those from the caverns of the Black
玩不
Pits,
下
aren't
去。
they? Also, you will likely encounter
我们要
sworn
翻
followers
脸
of the
了。
God King on that island, I suspect. I would avoid combat if possible. Death can be less than final
宣誓
for
者
them,
随从。
if the God King wills it.
Almira doesn't respond right.
I sense a familiar presence. The Sallow Man. Yes. He's there somewhere. Likely command. Beware his underlings, though. If they challenge your presence... Something on your mind, darling? You want to craft a sworn breaker? Here, take the tablet. Just remember that I covet the sworn breaker as...
自由。
Something on your mind, darling?
Quite a journey I've found myself on with you. Dangers indeed. Yukleku Duma, the words of the lone wolves. No doubt my former speak their words, and you might pass. Consider it a token of my pursuit of my interests has led me to fall in with some... I know, not something to be proud of, but they let me...
He snorts.
The last thing this world needs is another would-be god, and an army of fools willing to follow him. It's a sop to all the fools who think that they become sworn, as it was put to me. Bound to serve, die, and be reborn for the god. You should have seen them all. On their knees, worshipping a new tyrant just to spite 7 old ones. I got away from them while I still could. And there's a clue in the name. He's a god, or something. They're all the same, you know. Tyrants, you know why. Besides, it doesn't matter if you don't let it matter. Black Ring, Divine Order, all labels try to define who we are. As soon as a skin is of no more use to me, I shed it. You ought to try it sometime, Godwoken. My efforts continue. I must...
跟我翻脸，真的假的？
Like to take a look at what I've been working on? Go up by all means.
Alright. 我感情
Pray speak. It's most intriguing. A message from the House of Shadows. Well, first, I will hear them. Besides, only polite, I always say, to hear. Surely it's obvious.
He sighs, rather...
Oh, perhaps that's because I don't quite enjoy broaching the subject. If I must. The long and short of it is that I was banished because I was found in bed with a demon. Because I invited her in, of course. How else? You clearly have a hard time. I am a prince of the House of War. There are others with that title, but none of them. I lived in the Forbidden City, a vast complex of palaces that houses the royal family, and that is the price I paid for my genius. Bring me information, and I had it all. And frankly, I got bored. Exactly. I did not suffer the boredom of some spoiled. If I could not experience miraculous what a sorcerer can do with a little... I summoned demons, the most dangerous game in the... Converse with demons and you learn of the shadows behind... My mind rejoiced. Now for the body, I reasoned, so with a certain succubus, I spent nights that would surpass your understanding.
这个好像太残忍。
So you do comprehend. I spent a whole year in the company of demons, every night atop the white library tower of my palace. It was my great study of existence. It was my No. I told you they met their match. What happened next? One moonless night, the succubus that was my lover turned to me. Fangs. There was no light in that glint. And in short, I tried to move away, but it was too late. She was upon me. She went for my neck, quick as a charging cobra. Something deep inside me, well, then she screamed. A scream. The Imperial Guard forced itself. I believe the phrase is...
人赃俱获。
What house? But very well, I'm no... From what I gather, you've a certainly esteemed House of War. Congratulations. Don't get your hopes up. We don't adopt. At first, I admit it. After that came the... Oh, I could complain. Adventure is precisely what my life was missing. Yes. As long as that road eventually...
讲这些话应该也没什么用啊，应该就是要帮他解任务吧。
Well, this place is, we should keep our eyes on the prize. Divinity. I saw the mass death caused by... And if it can't, what good is it? You're right. The gods may...
Ifan shrugs and...
I think we should find out what it is.
Ifan raises an eyebrow and folds...
Of course I'm afraid of things. I just... do things and keep going long enough and... well...
Looking at him, you are struck by the ease with which he moves in his body. His long, lean frame is relaxed. He turns to you in surprise. Seeing the look...
I don't even know how to... but, and I like it.
He grins, bashful.
Well, this place is, welcoming, isn't it? I'm from the deserts of Mezd originally. They were spice merchants, killed by bandits as we were...
Ifan bites his lip.
They were my home until I was old enough to... Mother Melody always said I'd have a hard life. She saw it as fact, since I was born under the waxing moon.
He bursts out laughing.
We're two doomed peas in a pod, eh? I've been striving my whole life to prove mine wrong. To, zero success. So far, for sure. Always carry a snack.
Ifan reaches into his tunic pocket and pulls out a strip of dried raw meat. He takes a tiny bite and offers the rest to you.
Now.
Ifan rummages around the roll-down.
Aha.
He hands you the mushroom with great ceremony, bowing as he holds it aloft.
Oh, I wouldn't. But I'll tell you, it comes in handy if you're dining with someone who...
Ifan smiles and looks around before reaching high.
The last weapon in the Lone Wolf arsenal.
He winks and tips his...
Well, this place is, welcome.
His eyes glitter as he stands tall.
So, all of a sudden, a tiger prowls in. I flip the table and start scrambling for my crossbow. Nowhere to be found. And now everybody reacts. Turns out it was Drudene messing with me. Stronger stuff than I'm used to. Also well, it's guarded by a grouchy-seeming dwarf name of... But he's a real sweetheart once you get to know him. I love that password of his.
Ifan smirks and...
I'll spare you the tall... When a new cub joins up with the Lone Wolves, I don't remember all the questions, but I remember enough to give you a Lone Wolf name if you want one. So tell me this. Which of these scenes attracts you the most?
Ifan nods and raises...
And then, target in sight. What's your preferred execution method? Right.
Ifan scrawls on the page in thick black letters.
And of course, I'll call you, Shadow Raven for the moment. An old Lone Wolf colleague of mine in disguise. Callow, poor fellow'd have an attack of the bloody flux if he knew what was really going on.
Ifan bites his lip and...
That'll be tough for you to say without any teeth. Don't worry. I think we should know. Just play it cool.
From the glint in his eye and the...
All right. It has the potential. Let's track down my old pack. And can't hurt to know who wants us.
Ifan claps you on the shoulder.
又想打炮了。浮木镇，靠，都已经不能去了。
Ever strike you that life is just a series of islands? You think I want to be the head of the Order? All I care about is dealing with that royal arsepain, and a divine sure as hell would be capable. I know I'm fumbling along here. I know the ways of royalty, but hey.
Beast looks left, then right, then down. Unsure if it... Beast flashes a relieved grin, and absent-mindedly begins to...
Let me tell you a story about Justinia. I think we were, say, aged... There was a big reception one night, the ridiculous kind. So I decided to surprise all the noble farts at dinner. Snuck, and then I made my move. I dragged off that pig when no one was looking, and stuffed it in a floor cupboard. Then I crawled onto the platter and pulled the lid up over me. Wasn't too long before... You can't guess. Some stuff caused quite the stir. Queen wanted me gone, but little cousin just... So the point is... Well, I ain't sure. I guess that's forward. I know it's probably not the... One of us will ascend soon, and... Well, there's only one divinity.
阴影之眼。没啦，没东西了。
These bodies have been purged.
Who could have done this?
I suspect we shall soon find out.
Ooh.
A magister, dead on the beach. What a surprise.
Before you stands a shrine. As you approach, you feel it.
沙滩。
I fancy a swim.
You need a bath.
怎么还9级啊？
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched on his raised bow.
My Fort Joy savior. I never thought I'd clap eyes on you again.
对他没有什么印象。
You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was slaughtered by Black Ring. I'm the only survivor.
A skeptical eye.
You, Godwoken. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them.
He slings a quiver of arrows across his
Eyes sharp.
I've never seen ruins like these.
We don't get out much.
Black Ring. Would they be doing the purging?
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before you.
Who the hell's be yow? My gut misgives, and time's too short for doubt.
This satisfies him.
Then get to work right quick, yow wolf, and earn yow a keep. The Order sends its swine, and yow must help us kill 'em. Move, Merc. Then get yow too.
哇！ 变敌人了。 样？啊，有点尴尬。有点尴尬。
Black ring. Could they be doing the purging? I've never seen ruins like these.
Synonyms. You don't get out much, do you?
As if from nowhere, a sweating warrior appears before them.
Who the hell's the yow? My gut misgives at times.
This satisfies.
Then get to work right quick, yow wolf, and earn yow a keep. The order sends its swine, and yow must help us kill 'em. Move, Merc.
不知道该帮谁啊？
You were with the God King, or you were against. There's no standing back here and now. Which is it, scum?
Comprehension spreads across.
I fear not death, for I shall have eternal.
靠，这诅咒术，它不用消耗元力吗？我怎么看不到他啊？真的，他血多少？有点多哎。 地形。这只好了。护符锁链。诶，它好像加过速啊。为什么尴尬啊？为什么都没有加成？我可能为什么都没有加成？没道理啊！啊，在这里耶，怎么可能没有加成？哦，当初空了上来，没有加成。 大混战圣骑士，黑色集团，加神。那应该就是。 这个太前面。不行啊！懂为什么他没有高度加成？
Yeah!
剩3只啊。哎，不行。打这2只吧。哎，现在又有高地了，到底是怎样？那怎么还没有高地？这是狼也有经验。该用魔法直接打死。好像不行。还是打5以上好了。
The paladin fishes out a canteen of water. He gulps half of it down, then splashes blood and grime from his face with the rest. He nods to you.
Many thanks for your help. But who are you?
不会我讲这个又要再打下去了吧
Godwoken? Ah, there's only one Godwoken on this. If you need shelter, look for the bishop and the rest of my comrades. They retreated north to our...
He nods.
Our true leader has returned and united. Now it's our holy duty to safeguard him. And isn't it bloody obvious? They're destroying the...
这很尴尬。黑色魔镜，什么鬼啊？592，这比较弱。在祭坛下面。有进化法棒。
So few of us are left. A direct attack against the Black Ring would be suicide. I hope the bishop has...
Make haste to the Hall of Echoes, comrade.
黑色。 可是它不是都在北边吗
Quick as a flash, the Magister has an arrow notched.
My fort, joy's sake. You always seem to catch me at a low ebb, unfortunately. My troop was...
A skeptical eye.
Few know of this island. Bishop Alexander and the others might still be out there. I need to find them. Let me stay by your side for now. You can count on my bow in any fights to come.
He nods.
I never would have thought it myself either, but he broke free from Dallas and Breedman's influence, and they tried to murder him for it. The fracturing of the Divine Order, I'm glad to hear it. I ought to see if the bishop and the others survived, though.
He slings a quiver of arrows,
eyes sharp.
哦，这是放原力会怎样？没事。
Remember what I said. Head north to
北部。
So few of us are left.
The spirit of a woman in strange...
Godwoken, you're late. Linger no more. The trials await. Because I was the same as you once.
She looks you over once again.
Perhaps not exactly like you, but I was not chosen for divinity. The Black Ring ended my vigil. They came, intent on destroying. The altars shall show the way, but only to the... Or It may not. If the gods do not choose you to progress, there was a reluctance in my heart. The gods must have sensed my unwillingness. Still, I wanted to serve them.
A brief note of incomprehension.
No, that cannot be true. It cannot.
The spirit of a Magister priestess swipes.
Wargs! Sel, watch out!
A ghostly cacophony reaches your ears. There's another scream. Cut.
Magisters and paladins fighting alongside each other. A rare sight indeed.
My thanks to you and your friends. I had never died before. I felt so much. It was... But when he does, you will beg for the sweet aroma of... Oh no. There you are.
黑云压城，这招这么贱哦！血多少啊？血超少的。干嘛啊？没有招式可以驱逐这里。
Glory is mine.
Is mine.
没经验啊，没有经验。
You frown with surprise. Alexander vanished along with all the others when the Lady Vengeance breached the Hall of Echoes. You assumed he was dead.
If he still thinks he's the one that will...
I've got questions for him.
Cutting it.
My thanks to you and your friend. I felt it was. But when he does, you will... Do not fear. Do not fear. I will... What? No. No, get back.
The spirit turns to run, but...
No! You can't!
他吸走好了。 神庙，踩下底。巨魔。 又有巨魔，哇，17级耶！
Stop! The troll leans in and glares at.
No cave for you. I get sack of meat every day to guard cave.
The troll crosses his arms.
That sack of meat is to guard cave, not answer questions about cave. No care about other puny trolls. Huh? No cave for...
The trolls step...
No.
先不要。
A black ring captain stands before you. She looks remarkably ordinary, you think, as far as black ring go. But then you hear a voice inside your head.
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. And do not doubt me, for I tell the truth.
Her expression does not change. She cannot...
Tell me who you are, or I will kill you. Then they may live, for now, that they may kill the divine pigs and...
母语之光环。 受伤了。
He looks you in the eyes, into your mouth. As the black smoke snake takes over your tongue, you feel yourself slipping away. You see a vision, an army of the undead, risen to turn the world to a lifeless waste. At its head, a god king.
有东西可以偷吗？哎，不用偷了。 没有什么想买的。
You exhale what remains.
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood. What'll it be, Thrall? A bow? A few feet of shot? Because the God King is our true Lord and Savior. On your way then. I have steel to sharpen.
灵巧，加2灵巧。现在换这个。好了，跟他博个感情。 错了，你们啊。
Every weapon in my stock has spilled blood in honor of the God King. If you can't do the same, then the fault lies with you.
等等再偷回来，不用了。 嗯。那边有什么要买的吗？其实应该是没有东西要买。
What'll it be, Thrall?
这堆都可以卖一卖。灵巧猎人，然后呢？不要。这个有药吗？猪，等等啊，那猪也很烂啊。加2猎人，啊，先换好了。报应召唤，猎人穿力量装。没有啊，它只是属性是力量而已。要不要拿？
Every weapon in my stock is... What'll it be, Thrall? The God King demands blood. And on your way there. I have steel to sharpen.
感觉爆炸。没有。这个都没有。 力量，就不用吧。立体，其实也不错啊。完了，到时候也会换。灵巧，这个也要换。
The God King demands blood, understand? If you can't deliver that, then you've no business eyeing my wares.
穿那么烂，对啊，每个都要换，根本就没有钱。然后这游戏又不能农，那怪死掉就没了。没有15级的吗？没有15级，这不是有吗？好巨型，不是有冰哦。那算了。报纸9%吗？他这个还没换掉吗？为什么他手是那么烂的啊？不知道啊。我记得有帮他换过手啊，为什么传回来？唉。就加抗性，这是加抗性。合成石头，只能往上合吧。
An undead reaver lifts it.
Force of habit. Life will taste good again once the God King's victory is sealed.
Life shall be restored. Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. Your enemies shall be cast down.
A black ring witch. Then the regular thump. Her heartbeat returns to normal.
You serve the God King now, so kill the Divine Order pigs, and kill the Godwoken. Go kill them all. Go serve the King.
他感觉蛮强的诶。
Loved ones returned to you. Death will be...
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing.
好贵哦。
Red Prince, the prey that my master seeks. The cold presence. Very well. The dreamer's eyes do not see you.
石头跟矿。要那个啊。
The dreamer's eyes have rolled. Beast, the prey that my master seeks. Godwoken. The dreamer's twitches.
Godwoken.
Ah, 不给打折。他不给打折。另外一个不能交易，可以啊。
All that you desire shall be yours if you...
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing.
不能折那么多。现在不缺钱。 为什么要买？不要跟他买这些。
Red Prince, the cold very well.
啊，这有一个是可以喝。巨型雷电。看这龙泉出现在哪？魔法王。 细细，这干什么是双持啊？靠，这不能拆开吗？恶棍细细。 又合错，哇，烦死了！这是力量哦。
The dreamer's eyes have rolled over white. His fingers twitch as you near. A cold presence suddenly seizes you. Your breath shortens, and a voice enters your mind, probing.
符文级而已啊，框不止。
Red Prince, the cold very well.
The covenant will be kept.
用偷的，
The loyal shall be rewarded.
偷的有机会被发现啊，
All
懒得
that
偷
you
了又
desire shall be yours
没有很
if
缺
you
钱。
follow the God King. Life shall be restored. Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. Your enemies shall be cast down.
对啊，这个啊，
The
定桥
wrongs
加
of the
塞。
seven shall be put right, thanks to the God King. Obey him, honor him, feed him death. A new world is coming.
17到18而已，这么低。
Life shall be restored.
那边了。
Loved ones returned to you. Death will become a thing of the past. 重读，重读什么？先走北边好了，就用掉啊！对啊，我就是要用掉啊！ 有换上去啊！旧的为什么要装旧？就一个怎么装旧的？就这样而已啊！
Magisters and paladins, all dead.
Oh, 很烦。
No spirits linger here. Strange.
要被洗光了，又进化欸。
No! Delarus kneels and rolls over the corpse of a magic.
Pierced. I'm sorry.
真靠北。
Pierced. He was an old friend. He encouraged me to join the Magisters. And I talked him into coming to this island. This wouldn't have happened if it wasn't for me.
Delarus closes Pierce.
You're right. Pierced wouldn't want me to wallow. He'd want me to carry on with our mission.
哦，这是一个无限的 buff。可是这样是废物啊！ 北边不是黑色集团营地吗？为什么说亚历山大在这？我觉得去会出事，我还是逛一下好了。
A hulking black ring captain glares at you with his one eye. The other one, a weeping socket surrounded by recent burn wounds.
You're not one of mine.
His blade is inching out of its scabbard, even as he speaks.
Almira, apologies, mistress.
He bows and gestures for you to pass.
弹一下他耳朵。
Yow!
哇，这样也可以升级。
See how we turn the world. The Orc Temple lies under fathoms of water.
The captain tries to angle the blade of his sword to catch a glimpse of his injuries in its reflection. He winces at the damage before seeing...
Mistress Almira, how can I be of service? Orders, Mistress Almira. We couldn't take the Orc Temple by force. The conjurer over there was dispatched to us to help flood the temple with seawater instead. But I can't, Mistress Almira. We have orders. The temple has to... As you wish, move out. Oh.
这看起来好猛。 林家虎哎，这艘船是什么？好大一只哦！有东西可以买吗？没按呢，它跑走。
Nothing to see here. I know it's doomed.
山洞。要拿吗？我拿一下应该也没差。多升级。拿个经验值。这也不知道干嘛，先不要来好了。 没啥可点的啊。 记忆啊。有一招我没有塞，还有一招什么远距的，这招我有塞哦。反正多点记忆好了。猎人。有点想点恶棍，恶棍加暴击。这个缺不缺记忆？好像也缺。第，这是要第2。你可以先不用战争。变形是有一招要。有一招变形好像5级，算了，反正之后都可以改。点地气好了。
Strange contraptions are these?
An empty pedestal stands before you.
Something's missing here. Something valuable.
应该都被搬走了。金币就1块钱呢。
Fallen, my child.
装到刚刚那里了吗？我刚那里啊，月之门，这也不行。直接往右可以吗
Do you serve the God King's scum? You serve the great Almira. The sallow man will want to speak with you. Take this.
He hands you a mirror of the blackest glass.
The sallow man would speak.
The glass is black at first, but then you feel his hate, his avarice, his thirst for blood. God-woken blood. He does not speak, and yet he asks you who you are. He buys it. And in a moment, you know what he wants. And you know, too, what he's offering. Sallow turns...
What did Sallow say? That's our task. We would take the Elven Temple as soon as we could pass.
He seems on the verge...
The mistress is murdered.
前往山脚下的洞穴中。好，看又要选边站。
The temple must hold. The temple must hold. We held them off.
我先去看一下亚历山大。校长。
Shriekers, the Black Ring brutes spoke the truth.
We'll need a purging wand to defeat them.
进化用好了。好像有4把。 他才不会打他哦，他不见人就打吗？
Explain yourself. Business. With the god.
The elf's deep
The gods chose you as their champ. Run home, little godwoken. You find only death here.
The elf grabs your arm as you turn. His grip.
Truly. You are so. You may proceed into the temple, but I pray the other godwoken have more stomach than you. The island is not overrun. The other gods were clearly not as powerful as Turson. In his fortress, the Black Ring do not succeed. But they do not fail. Now, knights and godwoken both cower behind monsters, tied to sticks. Yes, he resides here for a time. He is not the godwoken I expect. Few or shrieking monsters tied to posts. I protect the godwoken of this temple from the Black Ring, but not from other godwoken. What one godwoken does to another is divine business. It must not be interfered with.
The elf
one demands from one's lessers. Once, I stand where you stand. The trials do not kill me, but neither do I triumph. Another becomes divine. It is not the place of a knight to reveal. We walked your path once. You must turn to the gods, that may Duna ever...
红的可以拿来卖。讲活化了。
The spirit of a Black Ring witch.
Please, my king, raise me again. The shriekers are so...
那么多镜子啊！
The spirit of a hulking Black Ring warrior. The warrior charges right through you, like a passing shot. The warrior drops to his knees behind you.
The others seem to have made this place into a stronghold. I'll make sure that pierced sack until next time.
好，17级耶，加3灵巧，加1远程，还不错哎，这一把。是还不错啊。 有加暴击比较好。先看看吧，没有的话再换这把。
You, the elf's deep. You, run home, little godwoken. You find out.
The elf grabs your.
Truly, you may proceed into the temple, but I pray may Ralik ever.
Hear my
Speak,
friend.
godwoken, but be sharp. Time passes quickly.
The bear gives you a.
Can I ask you a philosophical question? Okay then, if a tree falls in a forest, and the whole place is covered in death fog. I escaped. Thousands didn't. They barely had the time to scream.
She gives you a long, wet-eyed look. Her lip begins to tremble.
I thought no one cared.
With a sigh,
这里算城市吗？
Have you been to the temple of Zolstissa? Is the king's knight safe? Is Zolstissa's chosen champion safe? I was not ready to die. I cannot say. You?
he stands, head bowed. He goes deathly pale.
I am yours. Always.
He sinks to one knee. He swallows hard, then...
Who will you destroy to save the king?
He stares at you in awe. Tears come to the corner of his eyes. He begins to...
There shall be a new divine. He shall be a red-skinned prince.
看不到多少。
There shall be a new divine.
Hear my prayer. Save your children.
Useless. Ho there, hopeful. I belong to Tirsen Dilius. To whom are you sworn? I'll tell you something about Zol's. Because, my friend, when I offered myself to her, when she learned that I could not crush...
A voice within suggests she just...
I renounced her, and Tirsen Dilius came to me. No one ever does.
He takes a deep...
I was not ruthless enough to be divine. I could not earn entry to the Council's great academy. If it may help you, I wish you well.
做一些烂货啊。
I thank you for your blessing.
"偷窃仙宫。哦，可是手套没有更好的。 这些烂属性。
The elven priest prays serenely. Sensing your presence, he opens his eyes. A long look passes between you as he takes in your face and the...
So, not every day one meets his annihilator. The very man who in the darkest depths of his mind formulated the plan to unleash death fog. Denial? Pathetic. You pretend to be a prince of the House of War. Whereas you're nothing but a slave of the House of Shadow. Lies, deception, and away from me, demon!
The priestess is oblivious to you.
Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna, save your children. Deliver us from the void. Almighty Duna.
Oh, 亚历山大。
I am at the ready.
你在干嘛啊？他怎么在这？
The elf prays hard. His
Soon, Tirsen Dilius will give us the power to smash the ring and all our enemies. That you have faith in Tirsen Dilius.
He closes his eyes.
他想去踩船顶。
God welcome. The mother tree calls you. Follow the spirit. Climb to the heart of the tree. The mother awaits. The mother tree calls you, God.
要先去踩船点。哦，这里就没有什么好伤人了吗？哎，这里也有伤人。船点在这。大型火焰符文。哦。 哦，巨型的。
A customer, perhaps you.
His lascivious eye.
Vulnerable flesh. A distant place called Nemesis. I couldn't resist.
哎，怎么不是加2召唤呢？ 加2召唤就买了。
Make trade. The creature runs a black tongue across its maw while staring at you hungrily. For
a distant, hungry place.
哎呦，大颗的。 独处，这个要买吗？加命中。这个要啊。先回船上看那个商人会不会卖好。 这无名岛感觉很小哎，不是还要去什么阿兹吗？
I'm afraid that exploring this island would only consume precious time.
他也会卖。 哦，这什么啊？这么贵？没有什么好货。 这个要吗？
I've got sword fighters, mages, archers. Fight by your side.
Something on your mind, darling?
火焰。手套没有啊，找不到好。不是灵巧。这个是可以考虑一下。 智力， 先不要浪费钱好了。我2级换一次装备就好了。如果没有什么的话。
Like to take a look at what I've been working on, by all means.
它这很烂哎。这是很烂哎，就没有加灵巧又加猎人哦。没有。
Make trade.
啊，买符文好了。要那么少哦。 37，600。
The creature runs a black tongue across.
Uh. 加暴击是什么？感觉要看一下。哦，它这个有洞吗？ 我先合一个，这是什么啊 ？Power， 力量框，力量框加巨火。 加12%暴击，就加3智力。那这伤害会差多少？557到615。哦，反差蛮多的。 动就家暴。那还有什么？熟的先不用。对啊，它这个加什么啊？增加命中，毒的哦。看一下毒的，对，我要存一个毒的出来。
The creature stares at you like a wolf observing a plump lamb.
Trade.
是想加报纸，这样变成加智力，浪费属性。还有他、啊，啊，这可以加力量狂啊。巨型力量，好了，先这样了。然后，要先来这边吗？
Eyes closed, the tiger's...
I am the last of my hide, my stripe, my streak. All of us but I fell dead in the mist when the true leg...
She cocks her head.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers...
She opens her eyes.
Or what? Shall you kill me with your fog of death like you did my cousin? You...
She closes her eyes. She stares
with that.
干嘛啊？那我是不是朋友啊？我越多 越来越多人进来，应该是朋友吧？是黄点。
Stranger, you must help us. I beg of you.
这样他就死了。哇，3000，3000是怎样？最后一只森林虎，树的顶端。
The leaves of the altar rustle, a gentle murmur on the breeze. You lean, the scent fills your mind, you turn towards the voice, and see the broken... You're about to turn away, when the raven turns its gore-streaked beak toward the fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged. I need to heal, it murmurs. Please, I need your life's energy, please. I need your blood. As your blood touches the deer's lips, its head lurches forward, clamping its... You pull your arm back, breaking the connection. You pick up its gift, a round white stone. I see you, God. The blood-flecked beak lunges at your arm. You stumble back, grasping at your face. Your eyes are...
瞎货欸，他给20万哦。好像是给20万。我那血好像有变少，就刚才不是到4000吗？强化减2，为什么被减2啊？嘎！不知道啊，麻烦死了。3800，对啊，他们喷血就扣那么多，我哪受得了？
The leaves of the altar, you lean in. A sweet smell wafting. The scent fills your mind, and you turn to... You're about to... The raven... The fawn's breathing is shallow and ragged. I need to heal. Your god... The fawn is thrown into a panic, struggles to its feet. The snake... I see you, God. The blood... You stumble back.
对啊，这个就没扣了。那这只老虎要怎么办？只能杀死哦。
Eyes closed. She cocks her.
If the covenant be in good faith, O black-winged god, and all the forest tigers shall return, then I shall accept your... They all...
She stares direct
with...
理解。 等他念完，都一样啊。
Stranger, you must help us. I beg of you.
物理上不够啊。那就随便刀打死。
I'll yield to none. I'll yield to none.
因为什么都没有，哎，这里可以上来。
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
主教又复活了。
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me.
他卡位置哎，
Enough.
哇，人超多哎。
To the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons.
I will have your head, Seeker.
寻仇。哎，我现在是跟加雷斯交易哦，难怪底下有一堆有的没的。不跟把2万块给我再去送死哦。
Be at ease, Magister Rome. Gareth, I have done you a grave injustice. I was deceived, and I was too weak.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms. A gesture of goodwill and...
Godwoken! Have you come to witness the death of the noble coward? How amusing you should defend this slug's life on the basis of... Have you forgotten what he has taken from me? My friends, my parents... I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance. Curious response from one. This is your...
对，啊，怎么办？不想杀他，好像没办法哎，没有中庸之道，只能杀人了。
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons.
哦，人想先跑上去。
Enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter
不能
the
先
cost.
偷，不行啊，过去就有点触发。
Protect
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. I have heard enough. Your words mean
哦，反应射击我也没在用。
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me.
哇，还要放一个标记银粉。
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth,
3点的都放这里好了。
enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. I have heard.
哎，我知道是什么。
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
飞天射击。
Lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. I have heard enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
穿甲上面。
Lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. I have heard
别
enough.
忘记我拉掉什么。
Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. I have
4片。
enough.
哦，圆柱箭头。
Mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth,
这个好用哎，大家都该学。
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons.
不能讲话了。
Gareth, listen to me. Enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
老爸招式
I am at the ready.
我也不知道。
Magisters, lower your weapons.
反正只要1点，感觉还蛮划算的。像我这些也可以移动。
Protect the bishop no matter the cost.
I am at the ready.
Magisters, lower your weapons. Gareth, listen to me.
I will have your head, Seeker.
Be at ease, Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palm. Whatever Alexander's reply might...
Godwoken, this, my own... I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner. Yet the curious... This is...
无解。怎么办？无解。他一定会被杀死啊！
I will have you.
Be at Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palms, a gesture of goodwill and peace. Gareth notices your arrival.
Godwoken, this slug, my own parent. I've forgotten nothing.
Alexander,
you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
这选了那个啦，那这个按下去就打，开打了。
Your belly is as
不行哎，他逼我选边站哎。啊，无解。 自己开打，没有啊，他生气了，他觉得我不帮他。
I have heard enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
可能要找到某种证据吧。 找到某种证据。怎么办？这什么任务？没有任务啊。这就一个主线必备的路程。
I will have your head.
Be at Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across. Gareth notices.
Godwoken, have you come to witness my own parents? I've forgotten nothing. Alexander, you are the sinner, yet the gods have allowed us to suffer for it. I would kill you 100 times over if given the chance.
Please. Alexander is not the man you once knew. He can bring us together. You must believe me. It is all I can ask. Just know, he has his father's heart. He is ready to lead.
看这里这么多商人，
Curious response. This is.
算了，先把他打死看看，说不定他会跑走。血阵也有够多嘞。 到啊！神圣的化身，没有这个鬼了。用主角甲，然后去洗点就好了。 看，我在晚上跟这群人打起来，应该还是苦战。对嘛，跳进来就对了。什么年代了还在烈焰飞刀，受不了。潜行状态使用提高50%伤害。试试看这招痛不痛？说服放弃。哦，那没办法啊，那没有办法。上一张我让他报仇了。哇，1600。没办法，安息吧，加雷斯。靠！他身上2万多块就这样没了。
So respect.
Keep your hands where I can see him. Bishop Alexander's our responsibility.
Step carefully, stranger, and do as the divine order.
这有一个商人啊。
When first I saw you pass the Shriekers, I thought perhaps the others are colleagues, magisters from Driftwood, loyal to their bishop, and Stanley, maybe. Bran, for sure. I was hoping Harrick would come along too.
Nonplussed.
烹饪圣地，这话很靠北。唉，只能上了。
She gives you a cool and steady look. She looks to Alexander.
I followed Alexander. My loyalty is to him. Do you have news of Thumb?
She nods in a
信念、信仰光环，这太强了吧！唉。
As you approach Alexander, Ifan...
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I need this. Understood.
Ifan strides forwards and feints a punch at Alexander's nose with his right hand. As Alexander staggers back, blood...
Why? Why did you and Lucian send me on a suicide mission to kill the elves? Why did you lie to me?
只是要利用他。
Alexander wrenches his hands free from Ifan.
Why? The same reason we did everything. To protect the realm. You should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you'd have to be tricked, but I'm his son. I can be trusted to the end.
Ifan draws his weapon. His hands are... and he shakes his head and...
Death stops everyone eventually. You rose from the dead once. You won't rise this time.
哦，尴尬了。每个人都要他死哎。命令他住手。
He halts, looking you in the eye.
For you, I can stop.
没有生气了，好感度下降。
Alexander knew.
His face darkens.
Power truly corrupted Alexander, just as it did Lucian.
He raises one eyebrow.
We'll see. Well, this place is, well, I don't even...
If and Paul.
All this time, the Divine. No excuses. I can't forgive him. It's a mistake I can never make.
If you have something to say, sorcerer, just spit it out. No, quite the opposite, in fact. I am more alive than ever. I walk in my father's footsteps, and I was born for this duty. And make no mistake, Divinity is... or what? But you are desperate. That much is clear. Make yourself of use to me. And she had her accomplice, Friedemann, pose as someone who could train me how to master my god-woken powers. But it was I confronted them once I returned from the Hall of Echoes, and the pair of them... They won't succeed, though. I know what needs to be done. I do. And plainly, you do not. Only I have the will, the strength to do what is necessary. And now that those traitors... Do you really think the future Divine should take such risks? Besides, you're the one. He's known as the Sallow Man. My father...
Alexander produces an old cowl and mutters an incantation.
My father concocted this charm so that he could face the Sallow Man. Succeed, and perhaps you can join me.
怎么办？我突然觉得我对他很不爽。先上个厕所好了。 身上没好货。对啊，人翻脸了，跟亚历山大翻脸了。几个人啊？
I have heard enough. Your words mean nothing to me, Alexander.
人也很多哎。
Protect the bishop. I will have your head, Seeker.
Be at ease, Magister Rowe. Weapons down. Gareth.
Alexander holds his hands outwards towards Gareth, his blade resting flat across his palm. Gareth notices...
God, what this, my own... I've forgotten nothing. Alexander,
please. Alexander is not the man you once knew. He can bring...
This is your end.
God. 很烦呢。 罗迪拉斯可以不杀他吗？哦，我觉得他们好像有点强哎。应该直接放大哎。 没很痛啊。哦，那比痛的欸，受不了。
Prepare yourself.
哎，没弄到血液哦。我把它传走。 找到一个很远的地方。魔岛啊！哦。 不行。 他也这么痛哦。穿刺了。哎、靠！为什么啊？加雷斯要死了啦！云界。太多了。
Glory is mine!
圣火，因为这里受祝福。靠！不要换走。 魔导师罗伊。他谁啊？这只吗？祝福他干嘛啊？好个派气哦，受不了。换到一个很远的地方。至少这一只还可以打。 山大在这。没有文字。
I'll yield to none.疯狂复活，不要脸啊！哎，怎么没打到啊？啊！先杀他！帮不了他。
444到467。剩这3只吧。守护天使是有屁用啊！最后一下。
I must admit, Godwoken, at one time I envied you. I no longer have to wonder. I see for the first time.
他就跑掉了。 神圣化身降临，没用啊！哎呦，驱散幻术。然后呢，这个章。他会靠北我。不能讲。
As you approach Alexander, Ifan catches.
You know how long I've sought Alexander. I need this. You can't be serious. I've sought this cur all over Rivellon.
He nods once.
Alexander knew.
His face and
power truly corrupt.
He raises one.
We'll see.
选错了，好像选错了。可是他原本就这样了。
As you approach Alexander,
you know how long I've sought Alexander.
Ifan strides forward.
Why? Why did you?
The spirit of Alexander gazes serenely into.
Why? The same reason we did everything. To protect you should be proud my father picked you. His best right-hand man. He knew you'd have to be tricked, but I'm his son.
Knowing that you no longer have power in the world is some comfort, but you deserve not to exist.
Ifan stands back with his arm.
Alexander knew.
His face.
Power truly corrupted Alexander, just as it did Lucian.
要把他灵魂吞掉。
He raises one up.
We'll see.
The spirit of Alexander.
My journey has ended, but the world, tell me, have you learned how to enter the count? Not so haste. I have to know your intentions before I help you. What do you mean to do with the power of divinity if you succeed? Fool.
The spirit of Alexander.
My journey, tell me, have you learned how to... Not so haste. I have to know your intentions before I help you. You will do. Ralek, Vrogir, and Zolstissa favored the sun, while Duna, Tyrsendilius, Xantetza, and Amadia favored the moon. Align their idols thusly at the entrance to the council.
好，这我哪记得起来啊？不了第三个，艾利克、洛尔、菲洛加。
Then there's the lever. It requires a great power source. I had one. Perhaps it's still with my remains. Farewell.
Ah. 不知道怎么选比较好。 让它吸掉，看会发生什么事哦。
As you approach Alexander,
you know how long I've sought Alexander.
If Anne struck,
why?
The spirit.
Why? You should be. He knew, but I.
Knowing that you no longer have power in the world is some comfort, but you deserve not to.
You wouldn't.
Alexander's spirit clasped.
Alexander knew.
His face.
Power truly corrupted us.
He raises.
We'll see.
都一样哎，干，算了，明天再玩好了。干，有点尴尬。